I am the beginning. I am the end.
Hello and welcome to Flair's Quick Guides. Today I'm going to be talking about Omen, who is a controller. Let's get into it. So firstly we've got Omen's abilities. First one is Shrouded Step, which is a short range teleport which makes a noise, small noise when you teleport. Second is Paranoia, which is a funnel, tunnel, flash in an area going forward. Third is Dark Cover, which is a hovering smoke orb. And fourth, and his ultimate ability, is From the Shadows, which is a global teleport. So just displaying his abilities first, we've got Shrouded Step, which is this, which if you point up and down it will adjust the range. Once you've got it on what you want, click, that will teleport you. If you can see there's a shrouded figure that sits there when you're teleporting, that means you're vulnerable whilst you're teleporting and can be shot, so don't do it directly in the line of enemy sight, generally speaking. Second ability we've got is Omen's Flash, which is Paranoia, which I've got bound to F. Equip it. If you look at my minimap in the top left, you'll see the tunnel area and range. Then you click blinding. It sends that tunnel flash forward. Anyone caught in that will be blinded for a couple of seconds and their radar jammed. The radar jamming also applies to Omen's ultimate as well, which I'll talk about later. Omen's tactical ability and his third ability, which I've got bound to my mouse button, is his smoke orb, which you can click to adjust the range of, and then press the ability button again to send it. If you also press E, it will take you out of the shrouded world view back into the normal view in case you need to check if someone's coming whilst you're doing it. You click the ability again and it sends it out. Know that the smoke orb floats down as well, which can be used. Lastly is Omen's ultimate ability, which is a global teleport. So what I'm going to do just to prepare it is just to send out a smoke across the map. So there is a range on the smoke ability as well, do mind. So I'm just going to send that there, and then I'm going to teleport to the smoke that I set down.
My ultimate is ready.
If you look in the top left corner there, that's what the radar jamming looks like. If you also look, when you place it down, this is the area of range, the larger circle that you can see, is where you can generally see as you're teleporting. That widens your area and field of view. So firstly, I'm just going to talk about Omen's abilities and the protocol for what you do wanting to get onto a site when you're attacking. So I'm just going to set down 2 smokes. You have 2 smokes and 2 teleport abilities per round. Remember the smoke, first one comes free, I believe. Just going to set this first smoke down.
Shadows traveling.
And the second smoke just on top of the second pillar there on the site. Then we're just going to sneakily teleport out into this. First off, flash on the site as well. Teleport once. Teleport twice. Now you're on the site and you can drop down and hopefully kill some people that were on the site and safely plant.
Spike planted.
A good play to make when you're in a 1v1 situation with the bomb, when you know that the enemy, for example, is here, you can't quite kill them yet, you're running out of time, for example, you can fake plant on one site, and then what you can do is teleport instantly to the other site, which you'll have to make them run all the way to that other site. You quickly just, once you're teleported in that 1v1 situation, plant the spike, teleport in a fun location, place smokes and set up a little stronghold for yourself, and then look to outplay the other person who's got less of advantage because you know where everything is and they don't know where you are, but you know that they're going to be entering in one of these points on the site that you've already set up after your ultimate teleport there. What we're now going to look at is defending with Omen on a site as well. So what you'll first want to do is generally hide behind cover as normal, and then when you hear enemies coming, it's a good idea just to smoke off that area that they're going to be coming in. If also you want to help a teammate peek out and kill people, you can coordinate with them, wait for them to peek, and then the instant they peek, click to flash the enemy, and your teammate can get a couple of kills hopefully the way you know they're coming towards the bomb site. If also you're more alone as well, you need to outplay people whilst they're coming towards the site that's yours. You fire off a couple of shots here, let them know you're on one side there, and then for example flash to cover the center of your teleport, and teleport onto height, for example, to a large vertical space to outplay them, and hopefully they won't be staring up in the air at where you're going to be. So we'll still think you're there and could just pick them off. Here. So a final tip for Omen, just on defending side, you can do this on attacking side as well, although it can be more complicated sometimes, is just using your ultimate at the beginning of a round to create absolute chaos on certain rounds. This is a bit of a risky maneuver, but quite good to use. So after the first 10 or 15 seconds of a round, you've just sort of waited, you're not entirely sure where they are, or you think you know which side they're going to maybe. You look to teleport behind the enemy team, right at the back of where their spawn is, for example. And once you're here, just looking to slowly make your way around essentially to look for the enemy team that may be caught off guard. You can hear them around a corner, just to flash them really quickly to hopefully pick them off like that. This is quite a risky maneuver though, so do be wary. So here are just two concluding tips for you essentially, just in regards to Omen. So one technique that you can do, which I learned from a YouTuber called Moepork, I'll put him in the description to go and check him out, because he's a radiant Omen player and incredibly talented, is called the mix-up. So essentially what you do is you peek one side on the enemy, just to let them know you're here on one side, and then whilst they're staring at your head on the left side, for example, if you're quite far away from them, they won't be able to hear you teleport either. You quickly teleport over to the other side, and then peek out on the right side, which they won't be staring at. They'll be looking at the left side, hopefully, and hopefully it'll take them too long to stare over to you, to whip over to you, and just get that quick surprising kill off the other side that they weren't expecting you at. The second technique that I'm going to show you, again these are more advanced techniques, so don't worry too much about them. It's just if you'd like to learn them, you don't have to at all. Generally helping your team is the main aim of a character like this, teleporting and flashing for your team and smoking. The second advanced technique is the following. It's called, I believe, a fake smoke teleport technique. So how you set it up is the following way. So you just push this orb in the air basically, and this is to cover your teleport. So obviously you're vulnerable when you're teleporting. You push that smoke orb into the air there, just in front of where you're going. You quickly teleport, that covers your vulnerable figure, and then surprise, you're here, and kill the enemy who won't be expecting you and this weird floating orb for you to be behind it. That's everything from me. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy beginners video. Again, the tips towards the end don't worry too much about. The main aim is to help your team create a bit of chaos essentially, and to make sure that you're getting those kills and pushing the correct areas of the sites. That's everything from me, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Thanks again. Thanks, bye.